always were with my father or grandfather, going down to Walcoit to do our clamming or quogging. And the crabs were there too. They are still there now. Very nice to find them. But I do remember going with them in glass bottom gadgets, boxes that you looked over the side to look for your scallops. And being out there one day, not very long ago, and we saw one scallop. And the grass was like a grass blade here, another one there, another one somewhere else. So we need, I mean, that's the change. The change is immense from erosion, immense for what's in the water. What you found, the whelks and the conch shells of my youth, and little puffer fish we all played with, you don't see them anymore. Not that they're not there, but I'm looking. It's a very great change.
I can remember getting steamers in Green Pond in the 80s that you could fill up a bushel basket in an hour and a half. You could just get so much, it was unbelievable. But right about that time, this green slime started to show up. And it was really disheartening, because your beautiful water where you'd swim and play in, all of a sudden, by mid-July, had this, well, it started off in late June, you'd see this green seaweed on top, and then by mid-July, it would die, turn brown, and rot and smell. And it really, really changed the experience of being on the water. And then it also killed most of the shellfish, and we didn't get as many runs of stripers or coming in, or baby bluefish. When you live right near the entrance to the pond, there's times when the schools of fish come in, they would come in swarms. And my daughters actually caught them without even having bait on the hook. They just throw a hook in the water, and the fish came in, and they'd be pulling them out. They'd come like a wave onto the shore, and they'd be flipping all over the place. But that really started dying out right around the time that the seaweed, that green algae that started growing. And then we found out that it was pretty much from nitrogen loading.
To the second beach. This is first beach, and there's two more up the way. And third beach was always the best for swimming. That's about a mile up the road, because it's a little deeper. And it was always muddy, but never quite as bad as it is now. And we never had the algae problem when I was a little kid that we have now. You hardly ever see any crabs. Every once in a while you see one that's pretty good size when I'm out there, you know, waiting around and taking a look, but nothing like it used to be. So it's a big change, and everyone knows that the herring has declined, and I don't really know why, but it's certainly different. I'm always around it. We used to row the boat out down the bay, just a leisurely row, and we would take a string and a lead weight and throw it off the back of the boat and just drag it along behind us. And the crabs would get hit by this lead weight and attack it, and they would hold onto it with their claws, and we'd pull them all the way up. And they're so stubborn, they hold on to it right till they get over the bucket. And we just go like that, and the crabs are in the bucket. So we weren't really even fishing, but just dragging this lead weight along. And we always dragged it, and we always got a few crabs along the way. So there was a lot of them out there.